Hi, welcome class. This is another presentation by John Whitaker, and this is for the Technology and Education course 593. And this is some research I did on technology coaches and advisors, and what kind of spurred everything on is that our district had a new position open up and was filled in the fall of 2014. That was for technology specialist, and so that kind of fits in the category of coaches and advisors. So really, the main question I had was I wanted to see what their effectiveness would be just throughout a school year, especially in a building that's so large, and then even the district. And I thought just one person, how can we be creative here and figure out a way to kind of really help out the integration of technology in the classroom. So this is Angela Walker was a person who was hired, and I like the title here, Technology Integration Specialist, because it kind of tells me that the expertise is to try to get teachers to integrate technology appropriately into their classroom. And so, she talks about the year progressing, and every week she updates this with some Tuesday tech tips, which are very helpful, very nice. And so, information about her, I can let you guys look at this on their own. It's techtimes50.weebly.com. And she was a former teacher, I know, in the district. Some of the curriculum tools, some of these are things that we've gone over in other classes, previous classes, and those models are like the SAMR model and the TPAC model. And so here's a brief update on these.
Here's TPAC in 2 minutes. For more information, visit tpac.org. So first we have to ask, what is it? Well, TPAC is a framework that combines three knowledge areas: our technological knowledge, content knowledge, and our pedagogical knowledge. And it looks at how they work together to increase student motivation and to make the content more accessible to students. We look at the content as the what. It's the subject matter we're teaching, like ecology, music, algebra, health, geometry, or art history, to name a few. Then we look at our pedagogical knowledge. It's the how. Every teacher has tools, so let's put them to use. Are we going to be using direct instruction? Will this be inquiry-based, group discussions? How are we going to make the content more accessible by the way we present it to our students? Then we look at selecting the appropriate technology because it's the partner. What tool will we select to make the content more accessible to the students while supporting the pedagogical strategy which we've identified will help to deliver this information to students? We must identify those support features to really help us use technology to reach our outcome. As we understand them individually, we can start to see overlaps. Our TP knowledge allows us to understand how we're making the content more accessible. Our TC knowledge allows us to identify the affordances of pairing the appropriate technology to the content. And our PC knowledge allows us to identify the affordances of pairing the appropriate pedagogical strategies with the content. TPAC comes from the overlapping in that center spot, or as we refer to it as the sweet spot, when all three knowledge areas work together. It's crucial to remember that surrounding this is the context. That's you and your students. This may look differently when you walk into classrooms because at the heart of TPAC is meeting students' needs.
Awesome. And a little summary of the SAMR. Sorry. Here we go.
This is the SAMR model in 120 seconds. The SAMR model is a framework that provides a lens for viewing technology integration in the classroom. The first level is substitution, or the idea that a block is a block no matter where it is or how you access it. This would be like using Google Docs as any other word processor. The new tech replaces the old tech, but it does not change the task. The next level is augmentation. At this level, the tech is still a substitute, but provides more functionality as students work to complete the same task. The ability to share your Google Doc in one click and the fact that it saves to the cloud automatically and provides you access from anywhere is an increase in functionality. The next level is modification. Here the ball really gets rolling because the technology is used to redesign parts of the task and transform student learning. Students collaborating on one Google Doc and using the comment feature to provide instant feedback is an example of modification. The final level of SAMR is redefinition. At this level, we're able to design and create new tasks that were once unimaginable. By shifting our perspective from technology just being another block or substitute, we're able to truly start imagining the possibilities. An example of redefinition would be connecting to a classroom across the world through students sharing Google Docs. They would each write their own narrative of the same historical event, using the chat and comment section to discuss the differences. Then students would use the Voice Comments app to discuss the differences they noticed and embed this in their class website as a culture walk. To recap, substitution is the same task, new tech replaces old tech. Augmentation is the same task, but the tech increases functionality. Modification, we're able to redesign parts of the task. Redefinition, we're able to create new tasks once unimaginable. As we move from substitution to redefinition, we're moving from enhancing to transforming student learning.
All right, makes a lot of sense. So this is kind of the basis of everything with our technology coach. She provides some teacher tools here, which is probably to be expected. Here you see specifically just on this particular page, this STEM challenge. Of course, that's big these days. A little out of date here. And some more information. Let's see if there's got a blog. Let's see what else we have here. So that was my goal, to kind of see the progress throughout the year, especially in a district like ours where we have technology. It's limited, and we have such a big staff that not everybody has the technology. We're definitely not anywhere close to one to one we want to be, but just not there yet. Sorry, that did not come up, so that's fine. So you can see this is specific to my district, and just kind of want to see how things went. Just kind of give an introduction, which is kind of what I showed you with the videos. Yeah, my lit review, just kind of showing like what tech coaches are, the difference between coaches and advisors, kind of some of the slight differences in these names. So here's a little information about a technology coach. So there you go. And I know you can read through my lit review on your own, but just some great information, background information, some things that are kind of requirements and things that work best, I know, for technology coaches and advisors. Here's a brief history of technology in education.
Technology in the classroom has certainly changed. There was a time when this simple overhead projector was cutting edge. And this, a basic copy machine, and even this VCR. Originally, it was all about how you present information, but now it's all about how you access information. Thanks to the internet and technology, you can make active learning interactive learning and create almost anything. You can share your ideas instantly with millions, or collaborate with your peers and colleagues. You can share thoughts, links, and pictures with people in your own social network, and you can even create a movie and share it with the entire world. It's amazing to look back and see how far technology in the classroom has come, and it's so exciting to look into the future and see where we're going. No one knows for sure, but the one thing I can guarantee you is that this is just the beginning.
And there you go, lots of changes, huh? So let's go back to the research paper. Here's the meat of it. Here is my methodology, um, talking about surveying our tech specialist and kind of those different questions, interview questions I would give to her, and then interview questions for our staff. And then I did some observations, 3 different lessons. We have a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade in our building, so I wanted to do all 3. The goal was to kind of see how technology was being integrated and how the tech specialists had helped out. So I know that was just a few observations, but I thought that would give me some interesting results. Also have some interesting results for my interview questions from her, and then I kind of compiled, I showed what happened to my observations, sorry, I'm in the wrong order. And so I talked about the 3 different lessons, different applications that we used during some of the science lessons, and using Google Drive sites, Max I know for some of the classes. Here I kind of compiled the questions of the results of I used SurveyMonkey to survey for the teachers and the staff. Here's a graph about the results that you can see. Another graph on just some improvements that were made in math and language arts over the years. It only goes to 2007, but the best I could do at that point. Just a little chart about just qualifications for the educational tech specialist. And my conclusion was that we're a big district, but we just don't we can't have just one person cover everything. So there has to be some creativity as far as helping out and having mentors and coaches within the staff help out. So then of course I have my references and everything's annotated, and just an appendix of the SurveyMonkey, the survey that I gave, and then some of those YouTube videos I showed you. So a lot of it's open-ended, as you can see. So there you go, and hope everybody does real well on their project. And that's all. Signing off. I'll see you guys hopefully at graduation. All right, take care. Bye-bye.